brought in revenue by clicking a few buttons?
We are just getting started.
Oh my god, I've never been so nervous in my life.
With the indicator falling back toward the middle.
No way. Hi everyone. Today in the studio with me is Mr. Simon Becker. Simon, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so Simon, you're 28 years old and you've spent the last 7 of them in trading, and you're also the founder of the Investors Club.
Sounds about right.
Could you share some examples of your last year's achievements? This isn't classified information, is it?
No, it isn't. It's definitely over $1 million. Let me check with my broker real quick. $1.2 million exactly.
No way. And what was your win rate?
It's consistently above 85% based on, depending on market conditions.
That's insane. Did you hear that, folks?
And it's not even my best performance.
Look, I'm admittedly a hardcore humanitarian guy, but even I can subtract 7 from 28. So basically this means that you started trading at 21, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, which brings me to an unavoidable question.
Go ahead.
Simon, are you some sort of financial prodigy? I mean, trading is such a risky business reserved for skilled veterans and professionals. So how could you develop this set of skills at such a young age?
Well, from the outside, I guess it might look that way. But honestly, I've never had any phenomenal abilities or brilliant education.
Then I have to assume that you either hit the lottery or got a rich inheritance. I mean, could you tell me where your initial capital came from?
Actually, it's a funny story. I come from a humble family and we never had much money and could not afford a lot. And the first $35 I got at a gas station helping filling up tanks. Sometimes I even feel like my hands still smell like gasoline.
I don't think it's gasoline, to be honest. Okay, so your initial capital was just $35 from the gas station. How did you make this happen?
I spent hundreds of hours in my free time researching trading. Believe it or not, there were times when I almost lost everything and had to start over with my initial $35.
No way.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm serious. At that point, I almost gave up, but now I know how to avoid such situations as much as possible. And honestly, that's the most valuable knowledge. That, along with some other critical insights I've gathered in my private investor club.
That information might be worth a fortune.
I even have a bigger goal: to create a global community where anyone can gain experience and we grow together. It's free. I accept absolute beginners with no experience and teach them everything. But spots in the club are strictly limited, so I can't give proper attention to too many traders. And that exclusivity adds value to the club.
I guess it takes a lot of time to figure everything out.
Not really. I show all my trades in real time. Look at this. Here are the results that we've achieved during previous trading sessions.
This is actually kind of cool. I mean, I might want to join in, but is there a way I could end up with the same $35 that you started with?
I don't think so.
I mean, without fully understanding the idea and strategy, it's a very risky investment, right?
Trading involves risk, which is why managing those risks is a key focus of my guidance. Not every trade is going to be successful, but in the Investor Club, I provide 24/7 support on all topics: risk management, effective strategies, and current signals. I personally analyze the market and share my insights during live trading sessions, providing guidance on strategies. Risk is something you can and should manage.
Okay, any spots left? Can people still join?
The club is growing quickly and spots are limited, so it's best to act fast if you're interested. As I said before, spots fill up quickly, so don't miss your chance to learn and grow with us.
I think I'm sold. So how can I achieve the at least a comparable level of success as you are? Where do I start?
When I started, it was pretty challenging. Information about trading was scattered and I had to piece it together bit by bit. Now it's available to my subscribers. Today, I can comfortably take care of the financial needs of myself and my loved ones in just a few hours a day. 7 years ago, I couldn't even dream of owning a car.
And you used to fill the gas tanks on this one.
That's just one result of the big journey. I started with $35 only.
Could you repeat that?
What do you mean?
Repeat your journey in its entirety. Well, start from the scratch, etc.
Kind of live masterclass?
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds interesting. Let's give it a try. Let me demonstrate how the one with just $35 could approach trading and grow over time. This will be super helpful even for beginners.
Like back in the days at the gas station, right?
Exactly like that. Now, magic of video editing, and you can see on the screen everything that I'm doing right now. Let's start with the first currency pair, dirham and Chinese yuan.
Oh, I've actually seen Chinese yuan, very elegant looking bills.
You should see Swiss franc sometime.
Okay.
Actually, we'll get there eventually.
Perfect.
Well,
Simon, could you think out loud, please?
sure. I'm looking at the RSI indicator. It has moved away from the lower boundary and exited the oversold zone. There's also a large green candle that engulfed the previous three candles. Based on that, I believe it's time to move confidently upward, as a reversal seems likely. Reading indicators like this allows for better risk management. Yes, profit $67. Not bad for the start. Shall we continue?
Wait. So basically, you just brought in revenue by clicking a few buttons?
You kind of oversimplifying the process of trading. Let's take the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar as the next pair. This one is pretty straightforward. The chart is trending downward and the indicator confirms a strong downtrend. This tells me to go down. And there it is, 129, but I can do even better. Let's move on to the next pair.
So, wait a minute. We just made a solid result in just a few moments, right?
We are just getting started.
Okay, can I maybe give it a shot?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, wow, that's so stressful.
Don't worry, I'm right here with you.
Okay, perfect. So let us go east and probably take a look at Bahraini dirham and Chinese yuan.
Let's take a look at the chart. I think we'll stick with the trend and go up. We'll climb toward the level and wait for a breakout. And don't forget to check what indicator is telling us. Since it's sitting in the middle of the channel, there's room to grow.
Oh my God, I've never been so nervous in my life.
We read the chart and indicator correctly. Another success. Congratulations.
So we're in the green again.
That's the reward of working with the trend. The balance is now $247.
Okay, so speaking of trends, how do you actually spot one?
If you'd spent as much time in this field as I have, you'd see them just as clearly. To ensure members of my Investors Club avoid the mistakes I made, I share all my knowledge with them. In general, combining chart analysis with indicator yields solid results. Shall we explore another trading opportunity together?
Sure, let me think. How about Canadian dollar and let's say Japanese yen?
Okay, the first step is determining the market's direction. The market has been trending upward and is now in an overbought phase, which we can see on the indicator, it's above 70. If we take a closer look at the chart, we'd notice a strong downward impulse with the indicator falling back toward the middle on the channel, the line 50. The price had hit the support level, so it's likely to bounce back. Let's move up now. This was the right call. A nice trade. Congratulations.
Yay, we did it!
This example shows how disciplined trading can lead to substantial growth, starting with just $35.
Okay, count me in. How safe is that though? I mean, this all sounds awfully close to all sorts of financial risks and machinations and fraud.
Honestly, even when I pay my utility bills, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe scammers slipped in a fake invoice, who knows? That's the reality of today's world. You've got to stay sharp and double check everything. And that's exactly why I created my Investors Club, to provide accurate, clear, and reliable guidance to anyone starting their trading journey. I personally demonstrate what to do and how to do it. Here I am right in front of you.
It's no big deal being such a cool guy and trading successfully, right?
If someone had told me, 7 years ago how much trading would turn things around, I wouldn't have believed it. So right now, I'll just give 2 pieces of advice. Follow my channel for regular updates and consider joining my Investors Club to access in-depth strategies and live sessions. And don't hesitate to message me directly. I pay close attention to everyone. This advice is for anyone, no matter their age, education, or experience.
Clear and concise. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our time. And Mr. Simon Becker here. Have a nice night, and until next time.
Thank you. Bye.